A father detained by ICE is dead just days after being taken into custody. His death now being questioned by the Mexican Consulate General as they push for answers to questions his wife and children are now left with. 11 Alive's Angelina Salcido live from outside the Mexican Consulate in Brookhaven after speaking with advocates. Angelina, they say this is part of a disturbing pattern.
Well, Jennifer, we just started a brand new year, and Eber Sanchez Dominguez is actually the fifth person to die in ICE custody here in the U.S. within the last 16 days. That's what's sounding the alarm for advocates tonight. New details from ICE actually confirmed that he was found January 14th in his sleeping quarters, hanging and unresponsive before being pronounced dead an hour later at the hospital. We're told he was arrested on January 7th for driving without a license by the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. A father never came home.
It's just simply gut-wrenching.
34-year-old Eber Sanchez Dominguez, a husband and dad who died while in ICE custody at a processing center in Clayton County just days after being detained. His family says he leaves behind a wife and children who are now raising money for funeral costs while still searching for answers about what happened inside.
Right now, as another family grieves the loss of a loved one, we need to get to the bottom of why people are dying at such a rapid rate in immigration detention.
Atia Holly, the deputy director of the Southern Center for Human Rights.
The Southern Center for Human Rights works to end human rights abuses in prisons and jails across Georgia and Alabama.
She says cases like this families are becoming disturbingly common as more are left grieving loved ones who never make it out. Nearly 16% of last year's total ICE custody deaths have already happened this year in just over 2 weeks.
It should be appalling to anyone to see this level of death. We should not be any less surprised or shocked or confused or demanding of answers just because those 5 lives were of people who were born somewhere else.
Tonight, the Mexican Consulate General requests clarification about the circumstances surrounding Sanchez Dominguez's death inside the center located in Lovejoy.
They are suffering from the same human rights abuses that citizens are. But because of language barriers in some instances, the inability to reach their governments, the inability to reach their families, oftentimes their situations become more dire.
Now, while some people in his family say that this 34-year-old ended up taking his own life, they are still pushing for some more answers. And advocates say that transparency could make the difference here when it comes to mental health. We're told by U.S. Customs and Border Patrol that he actually entered the U.S. in December of 2023 by Nogales, Arizona. That's when he was arrested and actually charged with an immigration violation, but they let him go without paying bond. We're live tonight in Brookhaven. Angelina Salcido, 11 Alive News.